Why do men change after you fall in love with them? All right, why is this important? Because this is freaking nuts. Women are dating men, falling for them. The man is falling for them. They're 2, 3, 6 months in. And then all of a sudden, the guy, whether it be disappears or is still there, and maybe you're still in relationship, but he's not courting you. He's not treating you as well. He's not listening to you as much. He's not staring at you as if you are the prize that you are. And you're like, where did my guy go? I used to have this attentive man that basically worshipped the ground I walked on and made me feel beautiful, made me feel supported, made me feel valued. And all of a sudden, it's gone. So today's video, we're going to fix that, explain why it happens. We're going to get your guy back on track to desiring you and loving you and treating you the way you deserve, and him wanting to do it. So before we get started, I'm Mike Goldstein of Easy Dating Coach. Hop in, hit subscribe. Now let's go right into this topic of why men change. So let's start at the top. Men, they're motivated by completing tasks. So when he gets introduced to you and likes you, it's like court, 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 get her to girlfriend status, get her to falling for me. It's time to complete tasks. The task is, I want her to be my girlfriend. You know, at some point I want to have sex. Whenever that happens, I want to have sex, girlfriend, want to get her to fall for me. I want her to be in love. So once he completes all these tasks, he's done. Now what? My tasks are done. On to the next thing. So he's like, all right, I've got my lady. Now he goes into the next task, which is, well, what do I want to do with this lady? If maybe he's like, I want to build a home with her. So I want to buy a house. Or maybe if you're at a different stage of your life, I have kids, I want to send them to college. Or, hey, we're in our 60s, I want to retire. You know, we wanted to go to Hawaii, we wanted to go live there, or we wanted to go live in Florida or wherever. So he goes into new task, and the new task is, I want to be the provider. The provider I've always been as a male, and he goes into the new task of increasing wealth, building money, so that these things can happen. And you're like, I mean, that's great, and we could do that, but we may never get there if you don't show up in this freaking relationship and make me want to be your partner. So we want to put this back as something that he can win at. So he likes doing a task and being successful in it, right? And he's lost track. Let's look at a specific example. He used to listen to you, want to talk to you, and enjoy and love talking to you, and now all he's trying to do is build this income and whatever task he's doing, play a video game, watch TV, go play soccer. He's got like all these things because each time he finishes those, checks a box, feels good about himself. This is how men work. Complete a task, feel good. With talking with you, he doesn't get to solve a problem, or if he does get to solve a problem in the conversation, you didn't necessarily want him to half the time. A lot of the time, you just want him to listen and support you. He doesn't understand that concept. And he doesn't understand that this could be a task he can win at. So in this specific example of, hey, I want him to stare at me in the eyes and listen to me and look at me the way he used to with these, you know, in my case, big brown eyes of just, wow, you're the most interesting woman on the planet. He can't do that anymore because he doesn't get to complete a task. So we need to reframe how he's listening to you so he gets to complete a task and feel like he's winning, right? So it's, hey, Mike, you are fantastic. I love spending time with you. You would be the most amazing man if you would listen to me for 10 minutes. I don't want you to solve any problems. I just want you to listen. And then after 10 minutes, I will feel so much better that you've listened and supported me. I can listen for 10 minutes. Once he listens, you watch the clock, you talk for 10 minutes, you have a nice dialogue, and then he gets his appreciation. So we got the task, Now you're making him feel valued and appreciated by saying, whoa, I feel so much better. Thank you for listening. Now he's starting to see something. Hold on. If I listen to my wife, my girlfriend, I can actually be of value here. I made her feel better. All I did was listen. And you tell him that this is the formula and this is what you want. So it's vividly clear for him what he needs to do. And we need to do this because he is not trained. He does not understand this. His thing is, I'm here to solve problems. And so normally when you present a problem, he's just going to start talking and say, well, why don't you do this? And you're going to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't need you to tell me how to do this. I got it. I just want you to be there for me and tell me, hey, I'm your boyfriend. I got your back. Like, I support you on this. Like, how can I help? Like, oh, I can't believe that lady did that or whatever. He needs to be there for you. And so he needs to understand what that role is. But most importantly, when he does it well, he needs to be appreciated for it. So he's like, well, shit, I can be of value in this relationship. There is still more for me to do. I still can get satisfaction. So the reason he's changed is because he doesn't feel like he's completing tasks. He doesn't feel like he's getting appreciated. And he already accomplished the fact of courting you and making you into him. So now he's on to the next thing. But there's still so much more he can do within the relationship. But he lost that because he didn't understand the formula. So we need to teach him this formula. And I need to do that through you. Like, I wish I could, I wish there were more men watching my channel, but it just happens to be women. And that's what I've done here. So I'm going to give you the tools to then give it to him. And so you will be our shepherd. You will enhance the relationship. You will give him the tools he needs. And you will get your relationship back rocking and rolling. All right. If you made it this long, go ahead, subscribe. And for those already subscribed, only 20% of you have hit the bell. You need to hit the bell so you get notifications every time I have a video, because you could be watching all of these things. I put out, I'm going to put out 2 a week now, thinking Tuesday and Saturday. In the comments, let me know if you're cool with Tuesday, Saturday. If a lot of you do not like Tuesday, Saturday, we can change the day. So go down there and let me know. Anyway, I love all of you, and we'll see you either on Tuesday or Saturday.